The Commanders. It was the Commanders all along. All the people who were holding out hope saying, oh, it's a big bait and switch. They put that banner up at the stadium that says the Commanders just to have us wake up today and have it be some other name like Red Wolves or whatever. There's people who thought that. And let me start this off by saying, if you like the Commanders, if you like the uniforms, if you like the logo, if you like all that stuff, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. If you like it, you like it. That's okay. But I need to start this video off with the amount of... I made a lot of posts yesterday, and I was pretty upset about the name and the leaks and everything. And I would say most people felt the same way that I did and still feel the same way that I do. But there was a small percentage of people who said, man, stop being a baby. Stop crying. Why are you whining about it? It's just a name. Move on. Whatever. Why are you such a baby? And to those people, I need to explain to you this. It's not the name. It's not the name the Commanders. The Commanders is just a meh name. Whatever. It's not just because of the name. It's because if 5 years ago, someone came up to me and said, hey, in a few years, the Redskins are going to change their name. And they're gonna have a press release, the press conference. They're gonna change the name. They're gonna change the logo. They're gonna have new uniforms and all this stuff. And they're gonna put it out on Groundhog's Day. They're gonna choose Groundhog's Day to do it. All the stuff's gonna get leaked. Everyone on the internet's gonna know what it is before you're supposed to. They're gonna put out a teaser video of your coach sitting there holding a helmet with the new logo on it, and they blur out the front, but they're too dumb and inept to know that there's a window behind them, and you can clearly see the logo in the window, and they're going to put that video out to everyone, the entire internet. And if you told me the fan base was going to be strong behind a different name, and everyone wanted to come together and be this certain name, even though it sucks, we're going to move from the Redskins, but we're going to come, and the fans are going to rally behind a name that they want, and the higher management and Dan Snyder, and they're all going to just give you the middle finger and say, F you, this is what we're doing. We don't really care about your input. We care more about what we're doing. If you were to tell me that they were going to put it out on whatever news station that was this morning and have the most lukewarm, like non-enthusiastic release for the name and all this stuff, if and at the same time, there's in the same interview that they're gonna release the new name, they're also getting grilled for sexual assault allegations and stuff like that. And if this person told me that 5 years ago, I would say that's the most Redskin shit I heard, and I believe it. That's the most Redskin shit I heard. Yeah, that sounds right to me. All those things, all those massive screw ups, all that dysfunction that you just explained to me, that sounds like the Redskins to me. I believe it. That's why I'm fucking pissed off. That's why I'm fucking pissed off. We had a chance to do something cool. We had a chance to turn this organization around and say, you know what? All that shit in the past, we're going to go this way, and we're going to make this cool name. All the fans, they want the name to be Red Wolves. And we could have this sense of community, because the last 20 years we've been doing nothing but getting shit on, and our team has sucked, and we've had nothing to root for. But guess what? All of us fans still come together and still find a way to make it through this, and still root for the team, still show up to games. And I stopped doing YouTube. I stopped doing this for a year. I quit. I didn't quit forever. I didn't know what was going to go on, but I just stopped doing YouTube for a year. And it was you guys that kept commenting to me saying, "Hey man, where are you? We miss you. We miss this channel. We miss having a place to talk and seeing your input on stuff and having a back and forth and having like this sense of community." It's the fans, the fan base. We had a chance to do something like the Red Wolves. We had a chance to do something to bring the fan base together, even if it was just, even if I was just being momentarily lied to, just for a minute. And I thought, hey, You know what? They listened to us. They heard us. They know we want the name to be Red Wolves, and they did it. Oh my God, they did it. They finally listened to us, and it seems like we're heading in the right direction. Wow, they did something we wanted. I can't believe it. And then even if later on our team still went and sucked out on the field and we still got our asses kicked all the time, at least I had for a moment there, I had a sense of oh my God, I can't believe it. It seems like the higher ups, they're getting something right. They're listening to us. They're getting something right. They picked a name that we can all come together, and guess what? We're the Red Wolves, right? And even if our team sucks out on the field or whatever, when the opposing team's bus shows up to the stadium, there's people out there howling at the fucking bus, hey, and making mad noise. On third down, the entire field or the entire stadium is howling and shit. Bringing people together. We had a chance to do and it doesn't have to be Red Wolves. We had a chance to do something like that. But instead, we went and picked the most generic, the most easy. We literally, what we did was $1 billion company. We sat here and watched all these fans make all this fan art and stuff like that, mock-ups and stuff of different logos and names and stuff. All that fan art shit that fans made was better than the shit that we ended up with. We literally copied an arena football team's name and saying and everything. Go look up the Commanders in the AAF, the American Alliance Football League, that shut down in 2019 because of COVID or whatever. They went bankrupt. They had the Commanders, and guess what? If you go to their Twitter right now, it says take command. We took their name and also took their slogan. We are a freaking Arena League football team. In 2 years, you're telling me that $1 billion company, this is their grand idea? Hell yeah, I'm pissed off, man. We had a chance to do something different. And now we're sitting here getting made fun of by other fan bases. I live in Baltimore, and everybody's commenting on my stuff. The Commanders is a stupid name. And I'm sitting here yeah, it is a stupid name. But if we were the Red Wolves or whatever, ain't nobody gonna say shit about that. Yeah, we still might have sucked out on the football field, but nobody's and still all these same people would have been sitting here making fun of us for the same things, all the dysfunction and all the bad play on the football field. But at least they weren't gonna make fun of our name. Because at least that's a cool name. We could have come up with cool logos. We can't make a wolf logo non-badass. That's why I'm pissed off. And it goes, and the reason why I'm pissed off is because what this means to me, what I just explained to you, where if that guy 5 years ago told me all this was going to happen and all that was going to leak, it was going to get leaked, they picked this generic name and they stole this, everything I just explained to you, if that guy 5 years ago told me that, it means nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And everybody's saying, oh, don't worry. If they go and win out on the football field, you're going to become a Commanders fan real quick. How do you expect to win? I just explained to you we're doing the same shit. We have the same people at the top that are inept. They're dysfunctional. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's my point. That's why I'm fucking pissed. That's what I'm explaining to you. It's the same shit. Nothing has changed. At least for a moment, I wanted a false sense of maybe they are getting it. Maybe they are listening to us. Maybe they do care about us. Maybe they, I just wanted to, even if it was for a short minute, even if it was being lied to, I wanted that little bit of hope that maybe something's changed. Nothing has fucking changed. It's only proven to us that the people that are at the top are the same people making the same mistakes and all this shit, and we sit here and we're looking at Jason Wright, and he's supposed to be like the hip guy. He's supposed to be the new guy that is in tune with the fans and helping the fans and know what we want. This is the guy who went and took our cheerleader squad and turned them into a dance group, and he's supposed to be the guy that knows what the fans want. He's the one that was on the freaking video that said, hey, we heard you clearly. We know what you wanted. We know you wanted the Red Wolves, but man, we couldn't do it. That's that guy. He's not the guy for the job. As long as Dan Snyder's here, if that's what we get out of Jason Wright, he's not the guy. And is there ever going to be a guy that's going to be able to tell Dan Snyder, you know what, dude? I don't think Commanders is going to go over very well, man. You know, like we see how many people said they wanted this, and not one person really. We didn't get any entries for Commanders. You know, if he couldn't stand up to Dan Snyder and tell him how it frickin' is, and even if he did stand up and got shut down and he didn't do anything about it, and this is the result that we get, he's not the guy for the job. Will there ever be a guy for the job? I don't know. Maybe there won't be. Maybe there will never be a guy that's going to sit here and change things when Dan Snyder's here. And Ron Rivera, this has Ron Rivera all over it. As I explained in my last video, Ron Rivera's dad was a freaking officer in the military. You know, just listen to this. You know the nobody dictates to us. Now here we're gonna command what happens out on that football field. In Ron Rivera's voice, it's freaking his idea, man. Wake up. I'm tired of this old nonsensical doing shit the old way or whatever. Look at people like Kyle Shanahan and the Rams coach, all the guys that we had here who are the young minds of the NFL who are playing in the fucking Super Bowl, and we're sitting here with Ron Rivera who's 3-13 or 3-10 in the NFL. I like Ron Rivera, and don't get me wrong, there's things I do like about him or this or that, but this is that old school mentality bullshit that now this is going to be our name forever, and like this has him written all over it, and it pisses me off, man. They're sitting here saying, "Oh, we did this homage. This is a homage to the old teams." Oh, if you're gonna do a homage to old teams, why isn't this our fucking color scheme? What was wrong with this? The throwbacks. If you really wanted to honor the old team and everybody that came before you, what's wrong with taking this fucking jersey and just putting different logos on it and shit? Why does our shit look like a McDonald's fucking team now? Why do the colors look like we're fucking repping McDonald's and shit? I do like the black jerseys. I like the alternate, like the on the sides, how it's like almost like a carbon fiber like change or whatever. But who gives a shit, man? I think the jerseys look garbage. I think the Washington football team was better than this, and yes, even I did not like the Washington football team at first, but it's better than what we got right now. So and listen to this. So the Washington, I think the Washington football team, the solid one, looks better than the one we got now. What we got now is literally them sitting there saying, "Shit, man, they're gonna be pissed if we took 2 years and we didn't change the logo." So they sat down like a freaking middle schooler and was like, "Let's draw over this logo and let's try to make it look like it's 3D, like some middle school kid." And that's what we got. Oh, and don't get pissed off about it. You're gonna be a fan and da da da. Hell yeah, I'm pissed off, man. Are you kidding me? This is like straight up like a like people keep saying, like a create a team on Madden or some shit. It's literally an arena football team we just took. The DC Defenders is cooler. You're telling me that the XFL was bought by The Rock and some other people. You think they wouldn't take some money just to take the DC Defenders name? That's what they do. They defend DC. They defend our home turf. That makes more sense than the Commanders. The Washington football team makes more sense than the Commanders. That's what we do. Fucking football. It actually grew on me. I liked having just the numbers or whatever on the side of the helmets. That's cool with me. I like just the normal plain color scheme. As long as it's our color scheme, whatever. I ended up liking it. This is just ridiculous. Like, yes, I'm going to be a fan. And man, this is... Like I said, nothing has changed. They botched all this shit. They botched it all. They had a chance to do something off the wall. They had some, and not just that. What did I do in my video just yesterday? What did I say? Is this an elaborate plan? Has the team learned? Has the team evolved? Have they done anything? Do they have any sense of what the fans want or what kids today want, or like how people think on the internet today? Because yes, say in the video where Ron Rivera's holding the helmet and the logo that's shining on the window or whatever, say they did do that as like a ploy, as in like to like throw us off the trail what the name is, that would be cool. That would actually be kind of like, damn, they're kind of in touch with like today and the internet, and like They knew we're gonna they knew that we're gonna like figure that out or whatever. But no, they're the same old, they dysfunctional, poorly run. Nobody, the internet had to tell them, oh, look, you fucked up. We can see the logo right there. You blurred it out here, but you didn't blur it in the window. We can see it in the window. That's who we are, and we haven't changed. We haven't changed. That's all this has done, is reaffirmed we're the same dysfunctional, same shitty organization. Nothing's changed. They had a chance to do something different and go in a direction that would have brought the fan base together. And instead of actually trying their damnness to make that work, they said, what's the easiest thing we can do that we're not going to get sued over? Commanders, that we could just take that. We could take all this shit. It's the easiest thing they could have done, and that's what they did, and that's what we got. And now that's what we're going to be for the next 100 years or whatever, probably. And the thing is, I was in the military. I did 4 years in the Marine Corps. I don't like the name Commanders. Do you realize that like 95% of the military is like the enlisted guys, people like me, and then like the other 5% is like commanders or officers and shit. That's not even like the military. The military doesn't even like that shit. Yeah, the like generals and colonels and all that shit. The people who are probably having dinner with Dan Snyder that are rich and shit. The 5% of the military might think, oh, commanders, yeah, that's what I do. I command. I'm a commander. That's cool. Nobody else likes that shit. They didn't even like tie it into anything we like. Like it just don't know if it could have gone worse. Like the name Commanders isn't absolutely terrible. It's not. But it's not even a thing. Like it's a commander. Like, how do you picture a commander? You know what I mean? Like there's what's the mascot gonna be? Like if we had Red Wolves, or there's a wolf, or all these other teams like the Eagles. The Eagles is a fucking eagle. The Commanders, it's a non-name. It's not even a name. It's a non-thing. And then people are, oh, don't be upset, dude. Or, you know, like, hell yes, I'm upset about this. Is there anything I can do? No, there's not. So yeah, I am gonna have to sit here and endure it. I am gonna have to sit here and root for the team no matter what happens. Even though now everyone in that building is on my shit list, bro. Like, I've had so many ups and downs with Ron Rivera, but now I'm like, dude, I'm ready. I'm ready for your old school bullshit stuff. And look around the NFL, what's actually working, and how many people are actually rising to power that are the newer, younger, smarter guys who are thinking outside the box. This old shit has got us to where we're at right now with a dumbass name, with other teams like laughing at us yet again. Yet again, we're just a joke. Even in the interview, like where they're like, it was such, even where they're like, we are the Commanders. Like there was no thrill. There was no like curtain pulled. There was like no elaborate shit. We're talking about $1 billion company, and they're just sitting there in the cold, looking. Jonathan Allen looking like he's pissed off, like he doesn't want to be there. We are the Commanders. But that's what we get. That's what we got out of all this. Hell yes, I'm upset. I don't know if it could have gone much worse, man. and Jason Wright said, I don't know what the name's going to be, but at least it's not going to be some dumb random-ass bird. Well, maybe that would have been better, bro. Maybe we would have at least been able to like look at a hawk or something and be like, yeah, that's, you know, now we got to look. Now people are going to dress up like hawks and shit. Or you know, we're going to have a badass hawk or something on our logo. Now we got a W on the side of the helmet. It looks like someone took a stencil and spray painted the W on the side. That's our classy, that's what we are now. It looks like people in The Longest Yard or whatever that like movie is where they're playing football in jail and shit. That's what our uniforms look like. That's like, it couldn't have gone worse, dude. I hate pretty much all of the uniforms. I've seen people up and down with the uniforms. I think they're all stupid. Even the burgundy, the supposed burgundy one, like the 2 yellow stripes, like one yellow stripe I'm cool with, but having like the two yellow stripes just looks weird, man. I don't like it. I think all the uniforms suck. But I understand, actually, out of all this, most people, they do like the uniforms. That's cool. Like I said, if you like the name, if you like all this stuff, cool. Good for you. But I feel like there was actually a tweet. I forget who tweeted, and it had like almost 5,000 votes on it. And it said, do you like the name Commanders after today, after it was revealed as the Commanders? And there was almost 5,000 votes, and 72% of the people said no. I feel that's really probably a good percentage of what Redskin fans really feel. Most people hate it. And sure, it might grow on some people or whatever, but I would say that's about right from what I'm seeing online. And about 70 to 75% of the fans are like, what the hell is this, dude? Like, just out of touch. The front office has not changed at all. They had a chance to do something to show that they care about us, that they're listening to us, that no one was saying Commanders. Not anybody, dude. Like, nobody. But, I don't know. It's 20 minutes. That's a 20-minute rant I just had for you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do with the name of this channel. Probably just leave a Redskins review until I find something worth changing it to. Any ideas is cool with me. I was thinking what the Commanders review. That's what people are saying. Commanders review or Washington review is what I was thinking. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Or just make a name that has nothing to do with the team and just kind of go on with my own thing. I don't know. That's kind of a decision that's gonna take me a while to really. I don't want to botch it. You know what I'm saying? I actually care. I'm not trying to botch it. And I'm trying to change my name one time, not multiple times. So, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'll read all your comments. Peace.